What up, people? Another video. Check out what we got going on. Got a bunch of stuff donated to the channel, including... Nah, I'm just kidding. I bought all this shit. Woo! Yeah, I buy all my stuff. Nobody's ever donated anything to me, except I will have to say my local hobby shop, Radio Control Headquarters, RCHQ, very well known for many years here in San Antonio. They donate crap loads of parts for me and give me very, very good incentive to put their name out there. Silver State just happened not too long ago. My buddy Elliot Martinez, he's the main dude over there, and his son Ethan, they both raced back to back at Silver State. Didn't do that great, but you know, it's all about the fun, man, and what an opportunity to go to a race like that. They go to it every year, so shout out to those guys, man. I watched y'all. Good job, and we'll get them next year. So anyway, yeah, no, nothing donated. I bought all this shit. So you see 3 carburetors here. We're going to go over that in a few minutes. We got a little unboxing to do here. Got a little bit of mail. Show y'all a couple of things, and then we will we're going to install one of these carburetors on this Losi 5B on this OBR full mod 34 reed, and hopefully, if the weather cooperates, man, I just mowed the grass a few days ago, last weekend. It's been raining for 6 days, man. Everything is so muddy and trashed. Look at the woogie track, man. Look at all that. That's nuts. It's all mud, man. All mud. It's been torrential downpours, a lot of hail, just ugly stuff. But I'll be honest with you, I've been working on my side yard on the other side of the house. I bought my granddaughter a very nice playscape for the yard, you know, big swing set with the fort and all that. One built out of metal, so it'll last forever. You know, not just your little swing set, but big, nice, fancy playscape. It wasn't cheap, man. Never spent that much money for a 1-year-old. But I do have a lot of other grandchildren and a lot of other kids that come over and play and things like that. So I felt it was the right thing to do. So anyway, we're going to do this unboxing. We're going to check out these 3 different carburetors here for the 5B, or not necessarily for the 5B, but for the OBR reed. And we'll do a quick install video. Damn GoPro. I think it's my finger that shuts it off. Anyway, we're going to do a quick install on one of these carbs is ready to go on. We're going to get that installed. And then we'll probably do another video at another time putting on the spiral diaphragm. The K3WYTA is the part number on that. I have another pack of 5 of these coming as well, but this is the one with the gauge there. So we're going to get all that squared away. So give me a few minutes here, and then we'll get the unboxing done, see what's in the box, and get the install done. And then, like I was trying to say a minute ago before I lost my train of thought, Sunday we're going to get out to the soccer field, and we're going to take off where we left off several weeks ago at the soccer field, ripping this thing before I broke the front shock tower off on the soccer goal. So, and then we're gonna have some Nitro stuff coming up as well. We did get the 8X Elite cleaned. I actually, in that last run, I actually broke the upright again. I don't know what the hell. I was having an issue with the bottom kingpin. It was I think the steering knuckle had stripped out a little bit when it broke the first time. So I just ordered the whole set from RC Waffle. RC Waffle's got some great parts, guys. Check them out. They strip these things down, all different platforms, and they sell the parts. So you can get everything. I got the uprights, I got the kingpins, I got the kingpin bushings, and the steering knuckles, aluminum knuckles. It was about $47. And then I bought some other things. I need to replace this shock perch here and this shock end on it. I've actually got a Techno one on here right now. Now, I will tell you here in a couple of weeks or maybe sooner, we're going to upgrade these anyway to the aluminum ones. At first I thought, man, I need a brake point on these things, but I think that maybe we're just going to go ahead and do it, and then we'll keep the plastic uprights for spares. But I think that's what we're going to do. I'm not too worried about the rears being done. We may do that eventually as well, but we did a full clean on this. I couldn't believe it. I repaired it. First time I ran it, it broke again. But I think a lot of it had to do with this kingpin and this bushing. And it grabbed, everything locked in, and I Loctited it in the bottom hole of the steering knuckle. But I'm assuming it pulled back out again, and that's why it broke so quick. So I never have that problem with any of these. Y'all see how I bash, how I jump. I never break any of these uprights on any of these platforms. Not even on the X Elite buggy, which is looking really good, man. Look at this beautiful buggy, man. Got the Triton L5 RCR. Got the Reds X1. High torque pipe right there. I can't wait to run this bad girl. So anyway, that's the deal on that. We got everything cleaned up, got it all back together. It's beautiful. We got the specific 8XT, 8XE Sumo Racing skid plates on there. Here's the front one. The front one that I put on from the 8X series is still good, so I just kept this front one as a spare. But I highly recommend the Sumo skid plates, guys. And yeah, you always want to have extra parts, man. I have brand new things I've never even opened. You know, TLR glow igniter. This is my favorite glow igniter right here. Brand new MIP tools here, never out of the package. You got to have plenty of tools, people, and always have tools in reserve. Look, I've got more MIPs in here. These were one of my first sets. They are used, but keep them as spares. Keep them as backup. And this, my grandson was here. He was whittling these. Y'all saw us shooting pellet guns out there. Could you believe it, man? He shot that Red Bull can the first shot. His dad teaches him a lot of shooting, a lot of hunting, stuff like that. Things that I don't have time to do that I used to do, but I don't do that much anymore. I love to hunt and fish, though. But he whittled himself he was making a Harry Potter wand. I guess that's what this is. He's going to put a handle on it and everything. So I saved it. He actually whittled it with this rock. He sharpened the rock and he whittled it with a rock. I think he cheated with my blade, though, some. But, you know, boy trying to be an outdoorsman. But anyway, keep your tools, guys. Make sure you have plenty of tools so you have stuff to work on. And, you know, start out small. Start building your tool chest up. Get the things that you need, man. I got plenty of everything that I need. I'm still building on stuff. You know, you need things like connectors and wiring and drill bits. This side's a little bit messy. This is more my go-to drawers here. But same stuff, man. Try to keep your tools nice and neat, you know. Don't look in my socket drawer, though. Oy! It's terrible. Alright, guys, give me a few minutes here and we'll get this unboxing done. We'll go over these carburetors and we'll get a quick install here on the 5B. Peace! Alright, people, let's take a gander. What do y'all want to do first? You want to look at these carburetors? You want to open this box? Y'all want to rip some nitro? Nah, I know what y'all want to do. You want to rip some nitro or some fifth scale. But that's not possible. So let's go over these carburetors real quick. Let's take a look. You know what? No, let's open this box first, and then we'll get set up on the stand. We'll take a look at these carbs. We'll go from there. So let's do a little unboxing first. What's in the box? What should we use? This that thing's sharp, brand new. So no, let's use this girl right here. Let's use this girl right here. All right, so let's just get it done. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. I'm gonna show you all my address. Too many damn haters out here. Nah, we definitely got more good people than we do haters. That's for sure. We got a few haters though. Speaking of haters, so I was looking at some of my videos. Man, I ain't never had no interviews. I've never had, you know, nobody well known. None of that kind of crap, you know. But what I have had is a video about Roven being trash 4 months ago. It's got almost 2,000 views. It ain't no Adam Drake video. It ain't no Rhonda Drake video. No big drivers. No. It's a Roven Baja video 4 months ago. It's got almost 2,000 views. That's crazy, right? I think. I mean, it's just Roven. It's a great product, man. But 2,000 views in 4 months? I've seen people that have big time pro driver videos that are older than that have less views. That's crazy. Something about that Roven, people. All right. So anyway, guys, this you know that I'm getting into the reds. I'm liking the reds. I do have some more reds coming. This is an RCR modified R5R racer here. Badass little engine, man. You guys saw it. It's a beast. I like this engine so much. And shout out to Corey Jordan too, man. Happy birthday, bro. Happy belated birthday. I hit you on your Facebook. Hope you got the message. But man, you know, I didn't even think about anything like that, man. Yeah, I appreciate you saying that I did a good job on that SH engine video. I appreciate that. This is a badass little budget engine, man. And you definitely took off on the showing of the budget engines and the affordability of them and the good ones. You know, you carried on where my video left off. I wanted to buy some more budget engines and actually test them out like I did with this one, but just haven't gotten around to it. Well, I mean, I guess we did. This is still a budget engine. Yes, $269 for it. But definitely maybe hitting you up, Corey, at some point, because we do want some more of these Reds engines, and I do plan on buying a few more. I have a hobby shop that I deal with, an online hobby shop that carries all the Reds products. All their engines are in stock, all their pipes, clutches, all the Red stuff is on stock over at this hobby shop. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is right now. I'm afraid if I did on video that everybody'd go over there and buy it all up and I won't be able to get nothing. So anyway, I like this R5R so much, guys, that I went ahead and I just bought another one. And I thought about, you know, maybe we'll just maybe we will run this one stock and see what it's all about. Stock, you know, who knows? Or maybe I'll just hold on to it and we'll get it modified as well. I hate sending an engine to get modified after it's been broken in and run. I know I should probably check it out before I run it, but you know, that's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal to me. Not that big of a deal to me. I'm just looking for the brute power. I already know the difference between a stock and a modded Nitro engines just from the LRP 32. You know, the modified engines, their power production increase is going to be mid to top. Mid to top is where it's going to produce, man. Once that mid kicks in, man, these things shoot off like a bullet. This one looks a little different than the other one for some reason. Let's take a look. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the woogie. When you're working one-handed, you gotta use your teeth a lot. No, it's the exact same thing. Just the head looks a little bit more like a flat paint rather than a shiny paint. But looks like it just might have some oil on it. And I'm assuming once you run it, it kind of will fade a little bit as well. But there you go. Red's R5R Racer, baby. Number 2. We'll probably just leave it in the box, and that way I can continue to run this one. Because sometimes when I get these new engines and I get them modified, I don't want to bang on them too much because I want them to last for a little bit. You know, I can always pop back and forth different engines, different platforms. But if I have 2 of them, then I can just beat the hell out of this one, run it to the max, and then when I want to get another one modified, we just send this one off and get her done. So there you go, guys. I like this R5R Reds Racer. I think it's a badass nitro engine, even badder-asser. Yes, I said badder-asser when it's modified. RCR, baby. If you're going to get a modified engine, man, I will promote RC Renew till the day I die, or until he starts doing crappy work. And I've only got one other modded engine from one other modder, Power Secrets, and that was the company that modded the Pico Boost 0.28, and I showed you guys that the sleeve actually ripped in half because it was so much material was taken off of it that it didn't withstand. So I kind of agree. I only have one engine, you know, by Power Secrets, which is PS Mods, and that engine failed me, and that was a brand new engine that had been modified basically. When I got it, it had never even been run. It was brand new. It had to be broke in. So yeah, that's the deal with that, man. That's my personal experience with PS Mods. So RC Renew, people, that's my go-to modder. I've never tried RB Mods or anyone else. Not saying that I won't, but I mean, why change? I don't care the differences between the different companies. I'm 100% satisfied with RCR and the power that it produces and the quality craftsmanship work that he does, man. Check out Lance Heidman, RCR, RC Renew, if you want to get a modified engine. Bad to the bone, people. All right, so that's that. Get these things put up here in a few minutes. Get this here. What else we got in there? The stickers. No other Venturis, but I don't think this one came with extra Venturis either. Comes with a 7.0 Venturi. I think the other one, that's what the other one came with as well. So badass, people. Another brand new Reds R5R. I will let people know individually if you want to hit me up in the comments. I will let you know where you can get the Reds products. They still have this R5R Racer, but they have all the other Reds engines as well. So let me know and I'll let you know. Alright, so next thing we're going to do now is we're going to check out these carburetors real quick. Let me get you guys in the stand and we'll be right back here in a sec. Alright, people, so let's we don't need to worry about the full stock one right here. We already know what that one is, so we can close it up. Put her over here. Alright, so here, this is the DDM bearing mod 990. It's a stock 990 with just the bearing mod for the throttle arm. Keeps dust out, all that type of stuff. So this is a brand new carburetor. I did fire it up and run it one time and tuned it, make sure it was right. But we're going to put this spiral diaphragm on right here. It has the what you call it, should have, yeah, it's got the little arm right there, the plunger deal, forget what you call that thing. Let's see if I can show you that piece right there. But we are going to install the modified pop-off spring as well. So we'll probably hold off on doing this until I get that spring. But this is the spiral diaphragm that we're going to be using. So leave this here for a second. And let's get this other one out. This other carb, I got it from Detroit Performance. I like getting parts from them as well. They've got some cool RC Max stuff over there. You can get those fancy rims and tires that they sell over there. I really don't like those. I won't be getting any. It's a lot of money, and it's just too bling bling for what I do, man. Not needed. I need some shit that's going to be really durable. I'm not saying they're not durable, but I just see more of a chance of damaging. I mean, they're, for the ones I want, they're like $200 for two. It's $400 for rims and tires. I don't know. We may do it at some point. All right, so what do we got? What else we got here? We are going to install this tonight as well. This is the full modified Rooster Tail RT990 carburetor. Picked it up from, as I just said, Detroit Performance. It's about $130 for this carburetor. But apparently it's got everything done to it that can be done to it. Let's read a little something first to you guys. Comes with this little sheet here. Rooster Tail Performance Parts. 990 FM. So basically it says every aspect of this carburetor has been enhanced to ensure the following direction has been enhanced. So ensure that the following directions are followed. I think they should say be sure, not ensure. I don't know what that is. Anyway, due to the extra fuel flow required, you will need to install a high flow fuel kit, which we already have that on the Losi 5B. We're running the full force high flow kit. The needle settings come preset for a safe start and run. Once tuned, they will be different to standard WT 990 carb. Care must be taken when tightening the throttle shaft linkage mounting screw, as damage to the throttle shaft and the engine can occur if over tightened. Carburetor mounting bolt torque 26 inch-pounds. Okay, 26 inch-pounds. All right, we have our Tecton torque wrench. So this carburetor is set for the RC Max big bore engines, which we're not running. If using on a smaller engine, which we are, set the needle to 1 1/8 low speed and 1 5/8 high speed. And I'm going to tell y'all, those settings, that's 1 and a click and 1 1/2 and then a click, are the stock standard settings for the stock 990, as explained by Dan at OBR. So we will get this on and we'll put it to the stock 990 settings for the smaller engine at 1 1/8, which is 1 and a click, and 1 5/8, which is 1 turn, a half a turn, and a click. Alright. Alright. So we're going to do that. Nice little sticker. Put that on my toolbox. I'm going to put it on the 5B body because the body's getting beat to hell. I'll put this one on my toolbox. Alright, let's check it out. Now, I already seen the difference in this. John Bodegel did a good video on this Rooster Tail showing the difference. But I don't know all of the specs and the modifications. I do know it has the bearing mod. I do believe the spring has been changed, and the bore has been bored out here as well. It's a beautiful looking carb. The only thing I don't think it has is the spiral diaphragm, but we do not run ethanol fuel here, So if that's the only thing that has not been changed, then I really don't see any reason to do it. Maybe when the other spiral diaphragms get here, I might think about it. But if I'm not using ethanol, fuel with ethanol in it, I don't think I have to worry too much about it. I think it'll be fine. One thing that I do want to do is I want to get a foam filter in here to keep the dust and dirt out so it doesn't get... That one got trashed real quick. We need to pull it apart and clean it up. So I think it's called Team Chase, makes a filter application for it. They have it at DDM for 25 bucks. I don't know. Guys, let me know what y'all think. So right there you got the RT rooster tail. So let's compare the throttle opening to this one. Oh yeah. Oh, huge difference. Huge difference. And I don't know, this rooster tail may be too much for this modified reed case, but we're going to give it a shot. You know, if it is, then we'll take this one once we put the spiral diaphragm in. We'll go back to the just the bearing mod 990. You can definitely see a difference in that, man. That's insane. All right, people. So there you have it. We're going to install this rooster tail on there. Give me a few minutes and we will do this on video. And remember, people, video killed the radio star. You older cats know what I'm talking about. It's called MTV, baby. All right. We'll see you guys in a few minutes, man. We'll get out. Just get each side snug. There we go. There's one. And there's two. Boom. There it is, people. All right, so before we do anything, before we start anything, we're going to check these needles real quick. We're going to start today anyway, but let's check them, see where they're at now. Low speed, it's a half. There's 1. 1.5. 1.5 on the low. So I'm glad I checked this. All right. So we're going to back it off a half, 1, and a tick. Okay. That is stock settings for Marlboro Carb. So let's check the high speed. Half, 1, half. There's only 1.5. So it wasn't even to spec. So the low speed they had richened up for a first start. And the high speed, they had it leaned out a little bit. It should have been another 1/8 of a turn. So let's half, 1, half, and a tick. There you go. 1 5/8 on the high, 1 1/8 on the low. There we go. Alright guys, sorry about my goofiness today. I'm tripping. It was a good day today, man. We made some good money today to buy more RC shit. Just don't tell my wife. Alright guys, filterooski. A little bit of the bottle on. Again, guys, I've never had any issue with any of my filters coming off. Well, some people maybe, but you tighten it down good enough, it's not an issue. It's a non-issue. That would be not an issue, a non-issue. Alright, let's get her on there. Back on the stack. Loosen it up a little. There we go. Get your ass back on the stack. Nice and tight, you won't have no issues. Alright, there we go. 1 rooster tail carburetor installed. Let's get you out of here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Full mod, rooster tail, ready to rip. So we'll fire it up on these settings. These are the stock settings for the standard WT990. So they're saying on the big bore engines, they're going to normally do a low speed at only 1 turn out instead of 1 1/8. And I'm assuming, or it might be vice versa, I don't know. But I do know in here it says if you're not using the RC Max to go back to the standard Marlboro settings, which is, we know now, 1 and a tick, 1 1/8, and high speed 1 5/8, 1.5 with a tick. I don't know why I keep calling it a tick. I think I heard it from OBR. But she's good, man. She's ready to go. We'll see how the idle screws set and all that. And we'll give her a rip. Alright, guys. Sorry. Another video with no running involved. But we'll get it done this weekend. As long as it's not raining, this beast, this girl, is going to rip the soccer field with the Walboro RT. We'll see how she does. Alright, people. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Remember, treat people the way you want to be treated. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Wookie out.